Good evening, and it's very, very dark, and this evening we're hunting Transformers. First of all, shout to TW Pikachu, because he just said he wanted one. And the other shout at the moment is to Drew Cypher, who's mentioned me in his last 2 videos. I'm not quite sure, but he seems to like the rubbish that I do, which is alright. So, back to hunting Transformers. I'm rummaging through the undergrowth of Southampton and I found this very secret little creature called a Disco Cyclonus. Disco Cyclonus can be found in many, many secret hotspots throughout the Southampton universe. Oh, here comes one now, maybe, oh, what's going on? It's Disco Cyclonus. Now the first thing that I like about Disco Cyclonus is, check this out, let's see if it works. Oh, red eyes of death, the red eyes of death. Whoop whoop, look at that. Oh, let's have enough of that. Hang on, 1, 2, 3. Disco Cyclonus. It's the evening, it's gone 10 o'clock. I'm being a rebellious night reviewer. It's Disco Cyclonus. Of all the figures that I went to auto assembly for, this is probably one of the 2 that I came back with. The other one you've already seen, which is Prowl. Which, thank you very much to everybody who pointed out my... I knew about Repro labels, but I thought they just do specialist stuff for the really rare stuff. I didn't realise they had quite as much as they did. So that's something I'm definitely going to have a bit of a nose through later on. And thank you to whoever left this behind, which is just a smashed crappy lighter with... a rather glorious blue light on the end of it. Now, firstly, you've got Nightstick. Nightstick is Cyclonus's weapon. It's a shitty gun thing, really. But all you do is you take that, flip the foot, go like that, and you got his face. Face it. I'm back in square vision, by the way, to see if that works. Nightstick is Minicon. What do we think of Minicons? We don't like them. No, we don't. Minicons suck the balls. But that's okay. No articulation in and out, forwards and backwards, bend at the elbow. Nothing at the legs. Legs will move independently, and a massive penis sticking out the back. But that's okay. Back penises are good for standing up whittled tiny transformer figures. Ooh, boom. And because we don't like Minicons, Cyclonus, as we've already established. Absolutely hot rocking light piping. I love light piping. Nothing makes a figure come to life more than a bit of light piping. If I could have them all on my windowsill so the back of the head was facing the window so the light piping would come out, I'd be absolutely over the moonicus. Fisties, hole in one hand, not in the other. Still got wanky hole. Can't make him do the wanky hole move though because his arm won't go in far enough because he's got no articulation. He can go out that way, but he doesn't go in that way. It's not the end of the world. I suppose I could do that. Oh, look! Kleenex. He's beautiful. Even from behind, he's beautiful. Nothing on the robot mode of this fella is out of place at all. It's just... Am I all the way out? Yes, I am. It's going to be a long review because it's got to get him on camera. Legs, beautiful. I've still got the landing gear up from that mode, which probably isn't the best. So the legs are in 2 half shells. We'll show you that in a moment. Forwards and backwards, in and out. Forwards and backwards, in and out. Bends at the elbow. Shoulders bend. Head goes all the way around. Pretty much everything you'd ever want in a toy. But it doesn't matter what angle you look at Cyclonus from. If I stand him like that and turn him round, every angle that you see him from is catered for. Every single one. There's no bad bits on him. Nothing at all. There's no holes at the back. There's no plugs inside the arms. All right, yes, possibly the inside of the arm there is a big hole there. But really, I mean, bearing in mind this comes in the same pack as that absolute travesty of a Galvatron figure. This thing's the best thing since sliced bread. So glad I got him. Is it worth paying 30 quid for the whole 3-pack when the only figure I really want is this one? Possibly. It's nice having the 3-pack. I like having the Galvatron just to comment on just how truly atrocious he is. Do we need to talk about how this, No, we don't need to talk about how this guy actually came to exist. Just go and watch the 1986 movie. If you haven't seen it, to be frank, why not? You're a disgrace. Go and watch it. To transform him, well, let's see what we can do. First thing I'm going to do is tilt the camera up a little bit so we're looking at the dirty, horrible green leather sofa. So let's have a play. So the first thing we're going to do is flap in the fistades like so. And I think I tend to prefer to get the bottom half of the plane done first, and then we can sort of take everything from there. So you take the legs and you fold the legs out like that. You've got to be slightly brutal with it. Here's the knee joint, which is very clever, the way the knee joint still makes the bottom end of the leg go together. Oh, the whole thing's just a triumph of putting things together. So do that. We'll do the other leg quickly. So you take that, unflap. It can be a little bit tough to push at times, but it's never that bad. It's all okay. So just push all of that together and just sort of click it all down as far as it will go for now. Same with that. And then with the feet, just push the feet out like that for the moment. So that's all good. Turn the head round because it needs to go the other way for the transformation. Take the wings. The wings will fold back so it clicks, and then they'll fold back again so that goes in there. And you can see there's that peg there. So then you pop peg into the wing like such. Do the same on the other side. That peg fits in the wing, and there you go. So you can see that's automatically straightened out with the shoulder section. Okay, cool for cats. Then we're going to unflap everything. So we're going to get everything as far apart from each other as we possibly can for now. Okay, the reason we put the head that way so it's actually facing backwards is because now if you put your nail in there and lift everything out, you can see that in here hides away 2/3 of the aeroplane mode. Again, look, all of this is hidden away in here, so there's no kibble at all, 0 kibble. All you got to do is pull that, and all of a sudden we're in aeroplane mode, and the wings on the head meet up with the front of the nose cone. So good. And you just tuck your thumb. Now this, when I got it, this has a bite mark on it now because I had to put my teeth in there to actually pull it hard enough, but you're supposed to just take that little clip in there and push it. Now it works now, but when I got it, it was stuck. Well and truly 100% stuck. It wasn't going anywhere. It was very frustrating. Then all you do is you go like that, okay, and then where are those clips? So that goes on the side because that looks really empty there, didn't it, on that leg section. That looks really sort of, doesn't look completed, doesn't look like it's supposed to be like that. But when all of this is folded down properly and you get that in there, and then all of this lines up together, look, see? So let's get the rest of this done. Hang on. That goes like that. Oh, made a fart. No. That goes like that. I've confused myself. This is only the second time I've transformed said toy. Yeah, so that goes like that. That goes on like that. Then that goes on like that. Then they push in like that, which is what I didn't do before, because that slot and that peg go in together. See, I'm flying by the seat of my pants like a nighttime desert disco ninja. that goes like that. And can you see how easily this is falling together? So with this, push, okay, then you get the tab in the slot, put the tab in the slot, okay, like that, push all that together, twist that around, and then again at the back here you got the peg and you got the slot, push that. Now it's not particularly solid on the back section, it's really not, but by the time you get the wings put in together, you flat that down, flat that down, flat that up, flat that up. You get that at the back, which kind of gives it a bit more cohesion. And then Cyclonus is done. Look at the spaceship loveliness. Wasn't the best transformation video in the world, I'll be honest, but as I said, I'm a fly-by-night ninja disco view reviewer. So, there is your landing gear, just tuck your nail under there, pull that down, your landing gear on the knees, pull that out and pull that out. That's all you need to do. So again, so if we get this, just sort of have a jiggle around, because he doesn't sit particularly well, but that was where the knees were, that was his back, which has become the top of the thing, that's where the head is, and it doesn't look too, there's no VHS. The nose thing here makes it seem all the longer, but without really hiding any of the robot. You can't see the face at all. It's a bit panelly down the side here, but it's not the end of the world. Underneath, you wouldn't pick it up and go, is he going to be a robot? You wouldn't know, and that's the point of a transformer. Good transformer, you shouldn't be able to tell that it's going to be a robot when it's in the alt mode. If you've got VHS, it's automatically failing. Even my beloved Leader 1 Brawl has got chronic visible head syndrome. This has none. So if we put that like that, and we put that like that, and then the only thing we need to do is take Nightstick, who I've already put in this mode, so again we'll turn him around the other way, flip the foot, straighten the arms, lift the head all the way out, turn the body over, push it down. Now you can do it, so that's right up straight and that's flat, but I kind of like it at an angle. Do it how you want, it's your toy, if you've got one, play with it, you know. And then there's a hole in the top there. There's a peg on the bottom there, peg hole, which Pikachu stole off me the other day. I was very disappointed when I watched his mind wipe video. In fact, I'm very just disgusted that he's got a mind wipe at all, because I want one and he's got one. I'm very jealous of other people who have toys that I want. It's probably a character flaw, but I can't get rid of it. So there you go. And there you have. Let me bring the light in a little bit closer. Transformers 3-pack Battle for Cybertron. Generation 1, but probably more of a classics stroke universe, although there was a universe mould of this, I just didn't get it when it was out in universe. Cyclonus. If I were to rate him out of 10, 9. Not as stiff and easy to put together as some of the others, but when you put this next to that hulking white piece of shit Galvatron, this thing, if you're going to get the 3-pack and you're umming and ahhing about it, okay, Rodimus is, he's okay. Galvatron is, he's just pants. But I think you should own him just to really, I don't think you can appreciate just how bad a pile of pants he is unless you actually own him. I think you should buy him just to experience just how bad pants can be. And then there's this, that he's a 9.5. The transformation is excellent, the plane mode is awesome, the bot mode is just amazing, brilliant light piping, and it gave me an excuse to get the Disco Rave Cyclonus. It's like half time at an ice hockey match. Boop, 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 boop. SMS number 1 saying, it's my birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Davy. Prozac.